So option one, your head is down, right? If you've been here for a while, you know this one. And that's a fine version. Today, though, I don't know why, I'm feeling like we should kick it up a notch, or I'm gonna kick it up a notch. So you have the option of a forearm position, right? Mr. P did it here. Or Mr. P did it kneeling, right? But this is great. So here comes that our little shoulder exercise from the beginning comes into play. So first we bend both knees, feet are stacked, knees are stacked, top hip is forward. The harder part on the being here on the form is that this top hip very readily rolls back. So you have to really pay attention to this, and you have to pay attention to this. Because if you are sinking down into your shoulder, that's not what you want. So you can make a fist here, kind of help for the engagement, and you're going to push down into that elbow to widen the collarbone, yes, and you're going to take that upper arm bone back in space. Not the left one, but the right one. Yes, exactly. Now, are we hyperextended in our spine? So can I use my obliques here? So there's a lot going on. Now let's just lift that knee up. We're going to do our clamshell. Really take the kidneys back and keep that shoulder, right? If in doubt, or when you feel like, oh, where is my head? Turn your head and look behind you. It's going to be a better position than if the chin gets to be pushed forward. You can even rotate your upper arm bone out. Gives us a little more cuff rotation. And you even might feel this is a completely different exercise because you have so many other things going on, right? Very good. So we'll do 5 of our clamshells, reaching the knee, rotating the hip slightly forward. And then we're going to do our 5 fire hydrants. Are you losing your shoulder? So again, find that pull. Slide the shoulder down the back, and you could even imagine you have to pull your elbow towards your pelvis. It helps in the depression of the shoulder blade. If you're done with your side weight bearing here, lay down, right? Put your head down. You got to listen and really check in with yourself. And then we're going to go up and we're going to do our Kung Fu reach. Keep the kidney back. This is going to be harder because now we're going to go for a longer leg. Bend and release. Holding that shoulder blade down, turn the leg, reach. Kidneys backing up. Maybe you have to turn your head again. I can feel it for myself that my head wants to push forward. Right? We're spending so much time in our head forward position. We're backing up the right kidney even a little more. Feel the right butt working with that. And then last one. And you're going to keep that leg out here. Breathing, backing up the kidneys. Let's turn the head, look up to the ceiling. Turning the thigh bone, left thigh bone down to the floor. One more time. Slow shoulder sliding down the back, upper arm bone back in space, and then release. Roll onto your back, and then reach both legs long. Check it out. Check out the right collarbone in comparison to the left. And then check out your left hip, left lower back, left leg in comparison to the right. It's kind of nice to do this because it's a contralateral. There's big connection between your left butt and your right shoulder. Kind of to work it that way. It's very body intuitive. So we'll do the other side. Option 1, you're gonna lie down with your head and take it easy. Well, it's not easy. It's, side legs is never easy. You're gonna take your upper arm bone down, and you could rotate the hand out, palm up, and we're gonna back up the kidneys, sits bones back. So really soft ribs. Maybe your head looks over your left shoulder, and we're gonna do our clamshell. And the clamshell is really like less is more. Can I rotate deeply in my hip joint and not let my hip roll back? And this, honestly, I almost feel like it has more bang for your buck if you lie down, because you're working just so hard that this is not even, it's almost very little showing up for me. Backing up your diaphragm. Is your belly engaged? If your belly's not engaged, you gotta round your belly more back, your kidneys more back. After your fifth, we're gonna do our fire hydrant. Keep backing up the kidneys. Any tiny arch in the back will take work away from your hip. You don't want that. And then you have the work in your back, like it is probably all day. And our hips are jealous. They want to work too. Breathing, take your time, having a really relaxed right foot, and then add your turn and reach. And it's going to show up really quickly. Whoa, right? Is that leg as strong as the other side? I can tell my right leg is struggling here. It's just my personal pattern. Maybe the leg doesn't lift as high. Maybe it's so much harder to keep it there and turn it in. Breathing, diaphragm comes back, really lengthening. Psoas, quadratus. Turn your head. One more time. Keep drawing that shoulder down and back. And then keep the leg. Oh my God, it's killing me. Breathing it, turn your head. Look over the shoulder. Keep turning that leg in. Keep backing up the kidneys. One more turn. And one more up to the ceiling, and then bend the knee. Oof, release, roll onto your back, and feel that.